Yo, what's going on everyone right now? We're back right now. Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, Champagne and Conversation, banter before bed. The host for the most, Drunkle J. Don't forget to look for TG and Raid on all social media platforms. Jay the Star's couldn't be here today, but you know what? We've got a special guest today. Jeez! Hey, we got Batch here.
Yo, I'm living the bachelor life. Mad.
Long overdue.
Trust me, about 2 years.
Man.
It's been a bit since I was here. When I was here,
Jigger,
I met Ox, remember? I was here, Jigger, I met Ox.
Like, and I kept up to my words.
I'm telling you, Ox is my G. And of course, so basically, you know, I always believe in, you know, giving opportunities to people, even though I'm not made it like big like the rest of soca artists out there in the world. Like I met this young man here by God's grace, and you know, I'm bringing him along with me. He's coming through. He's mad talented. We got the kid Simbaarley here.
Gosh, what's going on?
Jeez, here we go. People don't know, what country you representing then?
So basically, Trinidad and Tobago, born and bred.
Who are you?
I'm British, but I represent St. Vincent and Antigua.
Okay, I'm Guyanese, so we've got the islanders in. I'm back here. Do you be biased? Again, my parents from Guyanese, but they also mean the best carnival is always in February in Trinidad.
Of course.
Is that really true?
Bro, it's the birthplace of carnival, the birthplace of soca music, steel pan, food, sexy gal, yo. If you've never been to Trinidad and Tobago Carnival before, listen, book your ticket. It's right around the corner.
So when is it?
There. It's an early one this year. It's like early March, late February,
early March. Feb.
Okay, and how long is that? How many?
So basically, the days are 3 days.
Okay.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But Trinidad and Tobago is a party island. Like you need to understand, like fetes have already started. Like there's Holy Fete, Marshall Monday, Army Fete, Fire. The army has a fete.
Wait,
the fire service. The military. Trinidad has a fete. Yeah, you have to wear military clothes to go there, like camouflage to go there. The fire services has a fete. Yeah. Fam, there's just so many different fetes like leading up. So don't think that you're just gonna go there for the 3 days. You need to like go from the build up, and then after that you need to. It's a party island. Like the most holidays in the world is in Trinidad.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ash Wednesday, when people usually are ready to fast and pray, no, they go to the seaside, Maracas Bay, get yourself some bacon shark, and there's gonna be some kind of party or something going on there for you. Trust me.
So basically, don't go to Trinidad with no girlfriend because there's girls out there.
No, yeah, leave.
We were trying to live the bachelor life.
The bachelor life.
So what about your country? What about your carnival in your country?
Oh gosh, well, Vincy Carnival is a similar feel to, you know, Grenada.
Okay.
How Grenada play jab, but you know Vincy has its own style, its own theme. Antigua is quite similar in the sense of, you know, mass and juve and all them thing. But it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
So do you guys still go to Notting Hill Carnival?
Well, that's my place, bro.
Come on.
I'm just asking because you experience carnival, innit? And then you come to Notting Hill. So
to be honest with you, Notting Hill Carnival is a phenomenon. Like it's the closest thing you could get to a Caribbean carnival, like in the Caribbean. And in some instances, I would say Notting Hill Carnival is bigger than every carnival in the Caribbean. Because the amount of people that comes to Notting Hill Carnival, and you know, like soca music and carnival is something all about inclusion. And trust me, you will see many races in the Caribbean, but not as much races as in Notting Hill Carnival. It's mad. It's beautiful to see so many people from different demographics there, just enjoying the day. I mean, it's different because there's dancehall, there's Brazilian music, like there's Brazilian bands listening to samba, like, you know what I mean? Like there's all type of different stuff. But trust me, like that's what carnival is about. The essence of carnival is a celebration of freedom, like emancipation, freedom, and doing it together. It's inclusion. It's like letting you know that regardless of your color, your skin tone, your race, your religion, like whatever it is, just forget about all that. Let's party.
Even in Berlin in Germany, Berlin Carnival is
Berlin Carnival.
Yeah.
Where's there?
It's a mad vibe.
June.
It's a mad vibe. But you get people. There's a last time I went Berlin, there's a band called Super Blue, and they're German. Yeah, they're a German band, and they come all the way to Notting Hill to play mass with Chocolate Nation.
Is it?
Yeah. Mad.
Yeah, listen, it got the Dutch soca lovers, it got the German soca lovers, it's got the Swiss soca lovers. Like listen, yeah, in the Caribbean, there's something called a soca switch. So it's like, there's a time just after Christmas where the music switches over to soca. We listen everything else throughout the year, but it switches just after Christmas. In the UK, people listen to soca every single day. Like there's no soca switch. Like soca music is just a happy music and people just love it. You know.
No, I love soca music because it's guaranteed dance songs with girls in it. You
and get one.
That's why I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why they really stopped talking to Batch for a little bit because his Instagram was making me jealous. He's on Instagram, man. This guy was always that point dancing versus soca. And I'm seeing it. Just go. Yo, let me know what she snaps no more. Yeah, it makes me jealous.
Yeah, man.
So a little backstory, Batch, man. Like, so what, you born in England or born in Trinidad?
I'm born and raised in Trinidad and Tobago. Moved to England in 2003 to meet with my family, my mum, husband, my family, my brothers. You know what I mean?
The big culture shock.
It's mad, yeah. I don't mean to take the conversation here, but as soon as I came off the plane, someone was like, "You N-word, why don't you go back to your country?"
Seriously?
And I was like, "Bro, like we welcome you to Trinidad, like we treat you nice, like what's wrong with you?" You know what I mean? And then like, obviously, growing up in the Caribbean, there's certain things I wasn't into. So then I saw my first interaction with a same-sex couple. That was a shock to me. I was like, whoa, and it took a lot of growing for me to then accept them, because I remember there was a time when I was younger, like we used to hate those type of people. But as I grew older, I get to realize like, yo, you can't really judge somebody because of their sexual preference. You know what I mean? As much as a Caribbean thing, like it's our thing to not accept that. Living here has taught me so much. Like my mind has expanded so much.
That's like, do you think that mindset will change back in the Caribbean?
To be honest, it has to, because the other day they legalized same-sex marriage in Trinidad.
Oh, it's legalized.
Yeah,
now,
it's legalized. Like, yeah, it's legal now. And before it used to be not just outlawed by law, but outlawed by the people in your village. Like you would have got stoned or whatever. Not like biblically stoned, but I mean like they would probably like man down. Like, to be honest, But it's changing a lot. And to be honest with you, we can't live in a world where people of my demographic are thinking, you know what, we're oppressed, and then you want to oppress someone because of their sexual preference. That's wrong. You know what I mean? Any form of oppression is wrong. You know what I mean? Like, the world belongs to us, and is the world that we live in is what we make it. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's not right to want to bring harm to someone because of something that's silly. So it was a bit of a shock to me. I remember the first time I saw it, brought tears to my eyes. Now I see it and I'm like, okay, that's them, do their thing. I'm doing my thing over here, living a
that's what more girls for us, innit? Exactly. Do your thing more with you guys. More girls for me.
Exactly.
That's my mindset.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's been a journey. If you listen to me speak now, my accent has even changed a bit. Like I've proper integrated into the UK. I'm a British youth now. You get me? When I go home, they call me British. Yeah, I'm no longer my name at home Bachak. Yeah, they call me British now. It's all changed.
Did you have that choice to go to America or UK? Because a lot of people have that choice.
There's always that choice.
You
can't get away from that. You can't get away from that, because like, trust me, everybody in the Caribbean is either someone in your family members live in America, or somebody lives in England. And to be honest with you, England's not the preferred choice.
Why is that though?
Because England is not attractive to people in the Caribbean. America is. You see the big cars, the rap videos, and all that. Everybody want to live that American dream. You get me? Me and my brethren, we have this thing where we say, poor people come to England. Elaborate. Yeah, me and my brother say that because it's like, it's not true, but it's just something we used to say like when we first came in. Because like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like most of the people we meet was always like, oh, okay, your hand is out. You know what I mean? But now it's not like that anymore. Like, people have actually like came up and doing well for themselves, and proud of them. You get me? But it just used to be like a beggy thing back in the days, but it's not really that way anymore.
Okay. What about yourself, man? Were you born here then, or?
I was born here. I'm from Tottenham.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah. I grew up in Tottenham, Northumberland Park, N17.
So there's been a lot of changes in Tottenham then over the years.
Yeah, definitely. Well, obviously London riots happened, and
no.
Let's not talk about that. Yeah, like I grew up in Tottenham. I've been raised in, you know, Hornsey, Wood Green, Finchley Park, Enfield. So, you know, I'm North London born and bred. But
wait, Tottenham or Arsenal?
I'm Arsenal.
Oh.
I'm Arsenal. Let's Arteta's doing things for us right now. I can't lie. You know,
I just had to double check. That's why.
Yeah. Obviously, Aubameyang scored the other day, but then got sent off. So it was just a bit wishy-washy. But you know, we're cool. We're moving.
So, are you for gentrification then? Because as you know, Tottenham, North London is changing a lot, isn't it, to a certain extent?
Yeah, I try not to have an opinion on things so tough. Sometimes it's better to sit back and observe rather than to, you know, have a wholehearted opinion straight away. You know, because you need to understand. There's certain things. I'm still young, and there's certain things that I still need to understand more. So it's, you know, I mean it is what it is at the end of the day, innit? And you just gotta you know, get your understanding and find your bearings.
So how do you two link up then?
Boy, it's a madness. A madness. So basically, we went to I went to another radio station with the team, which is Trinity Brit Productions. Big up Simply E. Yeah, and big up the whole of the Trinity Brit Productions family. Yeah, and we did the interview there, and I'm a very deep thinker, innit? So like there was a bit of a disagreement in perspective.
Was it a debate?
Yeah, it was a bit of a debate where we were talking about like music and Carnival, and you know, the acceptance of I think the topic was like why isn't soca a mainstream genre in the UK? You know what I mean? And I was like explaining to them that, you know, like soca is not from here. Soca is from the Caribbean, and it has a long way to go, because like soca just got accepted as a genre on iTunes just the other day. You know what I mean?
Seriously?
Yeah. It wasn't. And listen, people, look at how much people flock to Notting Hill for soca music, and it's not even a genre anyway. And I was going in and we had to like extend the show for like an extra half hour or something, because we was having this debate. And the following day or something like that, I went back to the studio. I was doing some work, and this random person messaged me, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I was just looking at your interview because I couldn't, you know, look at it at the time." And they were like, "I really feel what you're saying, blah blah blah," and it turned out to be Simbaarley. Yeah, and you know, he was saying like, I looked at his profile, because while he was messaging me, I was like, "Who's this brother? I've never seen him before." Looked at his profile and I saw aspiring to be a soca artist, and I was like, "Who does that? Who puts on their status, I aspire to be," like, you've never seen that. You never see aspiring to be a rap artist, aspiring to be a grime artist, trap artist. You never see aspiring to be. And I was like, you know, that's really honest. You know, let me check this brother out. I started checking out his profile now. I'm seeing some real. Basically, there's this brother called QT2 Hype. Yeah, he's Grenadian, and I call him one out of two people. He's one out of the two realists in London. That's why I call him the realest in London. Big up QT2 Hype if you're listening in.
Family.
Big up yourself, bro. Yeah, I saw QT2 Hype on his profile saying nephew, and I was like, okay, then that's family, and he doesn't even know it. And a couple other people that I saw, you know, and I said, you know what, let me check out this brother's profile some more. So he had some stuff with him doing a little freestyle thing. I was like, okay, this sounds good. I was in the studio. My producer wasn't home yet. He finishes work at 10. So obviously I got privileged to just go there and do my thing until he gets home. You get me? The studio's at his house. And when he got home, he was mad tired. He was like, oh my God, I'm tired, oh bachelor. I was like, you know what, yeah, I got this youth. I got a good feeling about him. You know what? Let's call him. I'm gonna call him over. And he was like, bro, I'm tired. I had a hard day at work and shit. So I'm like, nah, listen, yeah, I've got a good feeling about him. And I messaged him. I was like, yo, how far do you live from the studio? He was like, oh, about 15 minutes. I was like, all right then. No, you said 5 minutes. He said 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I was like, all right, then you got 5 minutes to get here. He took 15 minutes. You know, he's a brown man, but he's got black man quality. Late. And to be honest with you, yeah, that day was like one of the best days for us, because like every single day since then, we've always like said like, you know what, yeah, like we actually really trust in each other's judgment, because like finding him, he's a gem. He's like mad talented. Like I've took him everywhere that I've been since.
Ooh, that's so crazy.
Yeah, like to perform. I brought him to perform. Okay. Like, so basically, I told them, listen, you got to the end of the week to write a tune, come and record it on this certain rhythm because it's releasing on Friday. Man came back like the next day.
Yeah.
Full tune written. Spit down the tune. And, bro, I've been in this thing long enough. His song is the best song on the whole rhythm. Like, every other artist need to take a back seat, including myself. I'm that proud of the kid's work. His song is amazing. Trust me.
Quick question. What's the last mainstream soca song?
Bro, there's a lot, you know.
Yeah.
I'll say Differentology by Bungie Garden.
Yeah, Differentology.
But then Family done his
Family,
thing.
yeah, Family did his
Family
thing.
done his thing. Before that, it took a while. I mean, it depends on what you call mainstream, because you have to remember, like, okay, way back in the days, there was like Tiny Whiny.
Yeah, of course.
It was like, I'm feeling hot. Who let the dogs out? Before the Baja
Follow
Boys
the
sang it over.
leader.
Yeah, follow the leader. Like, those are the old school ones, yeah. But you have to remember, like, for people to recognize, yeah, the achievement that Soca has done, you can't judge it on back then, because the gap has become so small now that Drake does Soca. Yeah. That song, how does it go?
One Dance.
One Dance is actually a soca tune, you know.
I know,
there's bare soca elements in there.
Yeah, I know, but they claim Afrobeats.
Because soca and Afrobeats is brothers. They're like like twin brothers. You know what I mean? Remember, we're African, you know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So like, soca music is actually African music.
There was an interview that Marshall was doing, talking about talking about
soca elements.
Soca elements.
Justin Bieber got a soca tune.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry is soca. Trust me, like the elements that is in soca music, they exploited the hell out of that.
I'm thinking the Kevin Little one's the last mainstream.
No, that's what I'm saying. But alright then, Kevin Little's tune is when soca music was coming to come.
Okay.
But now soca music is here. There's not that one obscure tune. I was getting to that.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not that one obscure tune that you would hear all the time. Like now you would hear soca elements in songs, and that's one of the parts. That's one of the things that we was discussing that time. This the interview that he was talking about. Yeah, because soca music is now something that people know that they want to hear, but mainstream record labels is not going to sign a soca artist, because these are the points I was pointing out. One, it's not lucrative for a record label to sign a soca artist, because when you sing soca music, people don't buy soca. People listen to soca and they love it, but they won't. I mean, I put my music up for sale anyway, for streaming anyway, because it does get streamed.
Yeah,
it don't get bought but streamed or downloaded. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that a record label won't sign me, because how are they gonna market me for soca the soca crowd to buy my music? It's not gonna work.
You don't think it's just timing? Because like right now, I think it's Afrobeats' time right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just timing.
Soca music is they see it as a seasonal music.
Yeah.
And that's what soca is trying to break out of. Because in Europe it's not seasonal.
It was raining,
But because of Carnival, remember, soca music is the only music that has multiple islands taking a break out from life, having public holidays and celebrating to the sound of this track, to the sound of this beat, which is soca music. You get me? So for them it's like somebody need to find a way to make soca lucrative, and then because soca music is a music about freedom, you can't really want to be charging people for soca music, and a record label can't lock down soca. It's not possible. It's not possible to lock down soca music. Soca
just like it's hard for them to lock down floats at Carnival.
Yeah,
because the whole Carnival movement is the celebration of the fact that we were free as slaves. You understand?
There was rumors that was going to charge for people to go Carnival.
So basically, I actually did a song about that. I didn't send it to you though.
Oh.
So basically, we got a song called "Can't Shut Me Down."
Yeah.
There was a time when they were saying that they wanted to make Carnival a gated event. They wanted to move it to Hyde Park and charge people to go in there. So we did a song called "Can't Shut Me Down," and then Sadiq Khan came out and he said like, "There's no way that we're gonna move Carnival or make it a ticketed event." But trust me, there's pros and cons to this, because you have to remember there's people who are not part of the Carnival culture, who doesn't understand when they see a woman in a sexy costume winding down low, splitting in the middle, bending down, pushing back, doing the most. They think these girls are this girls are that. There's men who actually break up with their girlfriends or tell their girlfriends that they can't go to Carnival, who are from different cultures, who don't understand people from the Caribbean and the cultures. They try to tell women like, don't go, because that type of behavior is for this type of girl, degrading slur line, that type of girl degrading slur line. But these women are just women who are expressing themselves in their culture. You get me? So when you don't have Carnival as a ticketed or gated event, which would just make people who love the culture go in there and enjoy themselves, you get people who don't know it would think, okay, this girl's at this slur line or that slur line, degrading comment, and try to pinch her bum and think that they could just go whine on her just like that. Bro, I ask girls for a dance.
Wait, you tap girls and you say, can I have a dance?
I will see her dance, I'll be like, babe, you wanna dance? And listen, there's also an understanding, like you will see a girl dancing and you'll be like, alright then, she's having a moment. It better you watch that and enjoy that.
It's knowing how to read, knowing how to
you need
read your situation.
the situation as well. You know what I mean? But there's man them who are thinking, yeah, I'm gonna go Carnival, I'm gonna get bad girl. And like I've heard girls say to me that they got boxed from man. I've heard girls say,
I've heard wild stories. I've heard wild stories.
All type of madness, but they're just out there celebrating their freedom to do so. Man, them are thinking that they're this slur line and that slur line, and that's not the case.
I just live in the alpha, innit? Like,
but trust me, we don't want it paid. We don't want it as a paid or ticketed event.
No way.
We don't want that.
Quick question: do you think you need like a go Afro Nation? Do you think there should be a Soca Nation then?
Bro, Soca is a nation already.
I'm talking about like an event.
Or the event.
Yeah, like
we have it, bro. Let me tell you something, yeah. I'm gonna start to big up. If you lot are watching, I'm gonna start to big up the man them with the big raves right now. Yeah, there's Dreamland Juve.
Woo! Is this?
But
Collindale Farm. Yeah.
When
North
this?
London, innit? North London.
Yo, I'm gonna go with Batch though, because Batch, I don't know.
Link me. Yeah. There's Dreamland Juve, Jam Juve. That's the two main ones so
Jam
far.
Juve.
Yeah.
Boy.
Bro, them two events here is out in a big field. There's like water trucks spraying water.
Oh yeah, paint that frozen.
Yeah. There's paint. There's powder. There's sexy woman. There's alcohol.
Hey, be clear what kind of powder, because listen, I think it's cocaine in it. So to
Baby powder, colored powder.
Yeah, not that type of powder. It's about like baby powder or colored powder. Colored powder, like you know what I mean? Not
water-based.
Soca people don't roll like that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Wait, was it Scala?
Yes.
Keith Cross.
Yeah.
Bashment versus Soca.
Mad.
Yo. After two dances, I was done.
Real life.
Yo, I went to the dance room just to get my breath. Yo, I did 2 cans of Red Bull. Yeah, I was finished. Ate the energy.
We also have something called IB for Soca.
Yeah, IB for Soca Festival.
Yeah, I heard
so I haven't been yet, but trust me.
We get this year.
Big on bad. Big up Mr. Reds. Big up Cutie too.
Yeah, but Mr. Cutie, big up yourself. But the thing is like, we've got these type of events. Like, we've got those events right here in London. Like, if you guys don't know about these events, like, all right then, I've got my first event coming up.
Soca Central.
Yeah, Soca Central, March 21st.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
It's gonna be in Brixton.
Alright.
Yeah, I got World Cinema. Got a nice little venue there. It's gonna be nice and compact. It's gonna be.
Whoa!
It's a
in the cinema.
Event. Yeah, it's a cinema, but we've cleared out the chairs.
Oh, okay.
And we're doing it in a cinema.
I
it's gonna be a movie.
There's like
literally
American too.
Yeah, we're moving out the chairs and we're in a cinema. It's just gonna be mad. It's a glow event as well. So like we got like glow sticks and like big glow merchandise and thing, and people just come out there and like themselves.
Okay.
Have a good time. Yeah.
Quick question. Yeah, I had this debate with my friend. Say if you go to an event with a girl, like you're taking a girl to an event.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to dance with another girl?
It depends on the culture of the girl. Because if I'm with an English girl, like if I took an English girl to an event and she's not of like not understanding of the soca community, soca culture, Caribbean culture, she would have a problem. Like I remember when I used to work, I used to do childcare, and I was dating a girl in the nursery, and we went out, and some girl was throwing wine, and my girl was stiff, and I'm telling you, yeah, like I mean, my brethren block her out of sight. And I was throwing waste on that and some next girl in the rave. And then her friend saw and she was like, oh, what is he doing? Bro, that was the end of my relationship. Like, was backing out on work, bro. You know what I mean?
I try and make sure that the girl knows the deal from beforehand.
Yeah, you pre-plan.
That's what I do. Because I's a fetter. When I go to fet, I go to fet. I'm going to jam on gal bumper and shell down waist. You understand?
So, trust me. No, you need to You need to have that pre-talk, that prep talk.
And if they don't understand, you got to coach them.
You need to understand, like, especially for me, like, babes, you need to understand, I'm a popular guy. There's a lot of girls who are going to come and, like, want to give me a little dance and thing. Don't watch no face. At the end of the night, I'm going home with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? But there's some girls who don't want to hear that.
But quick question, is there some song that you wouldn't want your girl to dance with another guy to do?
I'm easy.
I got some songs I won't know.
There's no boundaries. In it. There's boundaries.
Trust me, there's boundaries. It's in like if I know that. Firstly, I don't carry sand to the beach. So I'm talking hypothetically here. And a bachelor, girl the spatula. You know that's the part of the plan to make every girl a wine back from a banana and Bennett. So it's like I'm speaking hypothetically. Yeah. If I do go to a rave with a girl and she's British, I'm sorry for her still, because I'm gonna hit her the quick slipperoo. She's gonna be looking for me all night, and then I'm like, babes, I was looking for you all night, you know.
Oh God.
Don't take me. Yeah, I've been looking for you all night. Where was you? You know what I mean? But yeah, you don't carry girl to Soca rave. Go every other rave. Go Berris, go Chronics, go all these different type of events with your girl. When you're going Soca,
don't bring her.
if she's not Caribbean, leave her at home. Don't even tell her you're going there, because she's gonna say, man, cheating.
Yeah, you're going to buck your friend.
Yeah.
That's where you're going. You're going to...
Quick question, both of you question. Have you ever been in a situation where you saw a girl at a rave, she looks nice, but when you go to dance with her, she can't dance?
Yeah, you skeet it. But what you do, the way you skeet it is obviously you throw waist. She's whining, you throw waist on her.
You realize she can't do the thing.
And then what you do is you take her hand and you spin her around and then send her that way. You take her hand and you just grab her and just. It's like lasso, you know the lasso. You just take her.
That's the new Simbaarley move. Just Simbaarley move.
For real.
That's what you don't do, yeah?
Yeah, man, you gotta know how to curve. You gotta know how to curve.
Listen, swerving is a key part of growing up as a man. Like, you need to know how to swerve, when to swerve, if to swerve. Because sometimes you have to understand, like, sometimes if she can't dance, that's okay. Because if she could throw waist like Miss Rose, Lucian Queen, Shav, if she could throw waist like these girls, yeah, you're winning. You're winning.
Right now, looking for these girls.
You're going Instagram, look for this.
Lucian Queen,
you're winning. Trust me, you're winning. But Rumhead, oh my days. But if she can't throw waist and she's paying, sometimes you're just like, we call it whining like an Indian. No disrespect to the Indian community, but Indian girls can't really keep time in. That's what we know from Trinidad growing up. Yeah, if she can't keep time in and she's paying, boy, you just have to, deal with that. Your brethren won't mind, because it's funny to see someone trying to dance with someone and they can't dance, innit? It's funny. But if she's paying, they'll be like, I understand, bro.
It's okay. You know you're paying.
I understand, bro. I understand.
Have you been in a situation where, like, you see a white girl that can dance? That
There's
thing turns me on.
Pair of them.
Berlin.
What's her name? There's two of them. There's two of them in particular that's on Instagram going on bad. There's what are their names? There's these two. My brethren Edison introduced me to them.
With English.
They're one of them is from I think Switzerland. Is she Swiss? They're from Europe, bruv. These two girls, like when you see them whining, you think to yourself, you need to take off that vinyl, because you ain't white. You're wearing white vinyl. They're throwing waist like black gal.
Is it,
flinging bumper. Like, I don't know if they're doing that squats and thing, but you all know that white girls got bum now. Like, that's the thing on the past.
In Germany,
thanks to the Morleys, the chicken shops.
Yeah, man.
Germany was the craziest thing where I just saw so many white gals just having oil waist. Just waist is oiled. It's just oiled up. Mad.
So let's talk about the music, man. What's the album coming out, man?
So basically, DJ Simply E, which is my number one producer, the guy that I work with, Trinity Production, King Simply E, he's been saying to me, Batch, you need to drop an album. I have enough tunes to put in a compilation and release it. And say it's an album, But there's one tune in particular that I'm waiting for to finish, which is called the Gas Mac 9. It's a groovy tune. When that tune's finished, then I think I will consider, because it's a thing that I'm quite tentative to do. Like, I don't really want to just rush into it. I want it to be perfect. I want it to have the right elements. I want people to listen to it and be like, all right, then he took us down with the nice groovy tunes, and then he gave us the power, and you know what I mean? Because soca comes like in two genres, innit? Groovy, power. Well, two speeds. Because I'm talking about genres right now. So I just want to make sure I got the right content when it comes to groovy and power soca.
Let's pop the bottle, man. Let's pop the champagne celebration,
you know.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Cheers.
Pop the champagne, man. Yeah, man.
Don't ask me to do it, you know. But right now my arms are. Simbaarley has to
Let's
do it
put
on
it. Man, equipment. Yeah, man. Celebration, man.
Mind the thing. Yo, I'm actually finally here sitting on this side.
Yeah, nah, man. It was
You know what
long
I mean?
with you, man.
Trust me.
But I told you, it's making me jealous, man.
Yeah.
Them videos with girls, I think, nah, that shit coming.
You know what I love about it, yeah, is that even though I'm not been here, I feel like if you're somebody who's never been out of my peripheral vision, like I've always seen you doing your thing, and like I said, I met Ox here, and like I'm gonna do a tune with Ox. Like me and Ox are gonna do a tune
100%,
together.
yeah, man,
We spoke about that. I saw him for Notting Hill, you know. I was having a time at Notting Hill, bruv. Like it was mad.
So I love about Carnival, man. Do you ever thought about doing any crossover tunes like a soca and the Afro beats tune together?
Bro, link me with some Afrobeat artists, man. I'm on that.
Afro
I'm on that.
soca,
I'm
Afro
all
soca.
about
it's just
doing
Afro
music.
soca, yeah, man.
I'm on doing music. It's all about music. Once the music got the right vibes, the right elements, the right people, because I want music to come from like a positive place. Because soca is a positive genre, you know what I mean? Like I want it to just be positive and full of vibes and full of happiness, you know what I mean?
So what's your opinions on the industry right now, the music industry, man?
In general.
Yeah.
Basically, I think that it's a high for Afrobeats.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a high for Afrobeats. I think trap music is popping at the moment. I would love for everybody to just allow the violence side of things, because you know what I mean, like we're all one people regardless of whatever. Like from the time you're black, from the time, you know what I mean, like, and then I even greater than that, from the time you're from Earth, bruv. So like there's no need for the violence and thing that stems from, you know, the different postcodes and the different gangs and whatever. I like for that to end, but realistically, like music is always going to be the soundtrack to our lives, in it. And as much as we keep once we keep it clean and once we keep it positive, we could grow as a people, like, and become even greater than we are right now, because like our intellects are something that's like it's a sponge, you know. And once we soak up the right messages, you know, we could just grow as a people and become even greater and greater and greater. If we sing the wrong things, if we take in the wrong messages, and we just become, you know what I mean, like people always argue and say, oh, you can't blame an artist or a genre of music for the way that, you know, someone behaves, as their upbringing. I agree with that to a certain extent, because listen, I grew up listening Bounty Killer,
Ninja
you know what I mean,
I don't know.
50 Cent, like Eminem. Like I listened to Bear Madness when I was growing up, you know what I mean, Ninja Man and the whole of them, and like I haven't followed in their footsteps or in the things they haven't led me to do the things that they said in their songs yet. But at the end of the day, remember, maybe my upbringing has left me a person who's less impressionable. Where there's young people out there who don't really have a family structure, who they feel like they need to live the life of their idol, who could be an artist who's singing negative things, you know what I mean? So I mean, as much as we like, I mean, human beings, we like positive, but we also like negative things. We need to be real about that. Like we like badness, you know what I mean? Like look at it, like there's Trump just bombed Iran, fam. You know what I mean? Like there's people who say like, yeah, and there's people who say, nah,
man, you're not ready.
yeah, boy, I'm not ready.
I stayed in my yard. I think I got a shell bump up on girl and get me. You know, just kept walking. Like, no.
On that, but you know, like we just need to try to keep it positive. Like that's why soca music is so great, bro. Like soca music is all about happiness, partying,
Vibes.
freeing up yourself, celebrating the best of days, which is freedom, bro.
Yeah, every time I go to like I've never seen like a guy in the corner like screw up his face and that. I've never seen it, you know. I don't think I've never seen that.
When there's so much girl,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've never seen it, you know.
So, I think, yeah, if Trump, before Trump made that decision to bomb that Iran in general, yeah, if what's her name? What's the stiff thing that he's got? The girl. What's his wife's name?
Oh, what's her name again?
Ivania.
Yeah.
If she could have whined, bro. If I only wine, it would have been.
Bro, we are calling. Oh God.
Calling Buds in the background.
You not got him lined up yet. Call me later. Give me that Iranian one. You know what I mean? Trust me, bro. That would not happen.
Alright, before we get into the game, I just want a quick question. What was the biggest thing that you learned from 2019?
The biggest thing I've learned from 2019 is it's a bit of a negative one still, boy.
Oh, same, yeah, with chest, man.
Don't give power to enablers. There's people who enable you, like, and it's like a deep conversation I was having with my best friend the other day. Yeah, like an enabler, he comes like a sheep, or the person comes like a sheep. They'll be like, yo, you know what? Yeah, Batch said rah rah rah. But as a man, I've grown to understand that when an enabler comes to me with news, trying to enable me to be negative, I need to ask them that question. And what did you say when he was saying that? Instead of taking it on board and then taking up a negative energy towards the person that he's bringing the energy to me about. You know what I mean? It's mad, because you have to remember that as a man, I have my ego, and I don't want my ego to be belittled by nobody. You know what I mean? Like I pride myself in being a man. I'm a man. I don't want to be seen as a boy or an idiot. You get me? So when someone comes and tell me that someone's taking me for an idiot, that person is actually taking me for an idiot, because when that person said what they said to you, what did you say? You're supposed to say to that enabler is supposed to say to that person, you know what, yeah, let me call Batch now and say to him for yourself. You know what I mean? And that's the sentiment I want to take with me into 2020. Like, I don't want no more he says, she says in my life. I don't want no more mix up. Like, I've stopped talking to some people that I really, really like because of he say, she say stuff, because I don't want my ego to be belittled by other people. You know what I mean? Like, I empower people. I pride myself in empowering people. So when there's somebody belittling me, it just drains my energy. It makes me feel so hurt inside, because like, I'm just a person full of love. I'm not perfect, because there's times where I might subconsciously become an enabler myself. I'm not exempt from that. So I'm trying to teach myself to be an example of not being an enabler, and hopefully other people, by the things that I say to them, could actually enable them as well to not be an enabler, and try to have a more positive surrounding, a more positive circle, you know, because like, I know what I want now. Nobody can tell me what to want. I know what I want now. I want to be a successful artist, and I'm trying my best to do the things that comes with being a successful artist. So I don't have time for all of the mix up. Like, sometimes I answer my phone and somebody will be like, hey, but my mindset is on achieving a certain goal. I might be editing a video, I might be writing a song, I might be connecting to people who need to meet to make great things happen, and then you're calling to tell me nonsense. Like, I don't have time for that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm no longer that boy who was on the roadside with my friends, or hanging out wasting time, or playing PlayStation, or facts, all of that anymore. Facts, I'm now somebody who knows what I want to do. So what I've learned from 2019 and my sentiment for 2020 is, I don't have time for foolishness. Like, born an enabler. I don't have time for you guys, man. If you come and enable me to do something positive, you'll be like, yo, there's an opportunity over there, you know, like, bro, like, I'm not getting those calls from nobody. Nobody ain't calling me and saying like, yo, there's a booking for you, you know, money in your pocket. They don't want to saying that. Man telling me about, oh, who said. I don't care who said. I don't care no more. Let them continue saying it.
Direct to the source.
Straight.
What about yourself, man? What did you learn from 2019, man?
Do you know what? To focus for 2020, to focus on myself. You understand? 2019 was a lot of positives, but a lot of negatives, and you know, in 2019, towards the end of 2019, you know, I met this person here, and you know, he gave me that platform to be a part of such a family. You understand? And that family, we grow together. We are part of Trinity Productions for a reason, and for 2020 is to focus on myself, make sure that my content is right, make sure that whatever bookings I get, I'm going in there like a train, full steam ahead. You get me? Making investments. I invested in a Mac the other day and a whole home studio the other day, just because you know, in order to take, you got to take yourself seriously, for people to take yourself seriously. You understand? So that's the realness, man. And if it wasn't for this guy, I wouldn't be here. You understand? So, you know, it's all about self-love, self-righteousness, and understand yourself as not only a person but as an artist. You understand?
I'm gonna get some ignorant stuff now. It's part of the show is called Say Your Shot. So we do that. Just take a shot. I'm gonna say a name. You don't say one word. Person, okay. So fill your glass up. Don't forget Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, Champagne, the conversation. Don't forget to look at TJ and Red on all social media platforms as well. Shout out to Ivan, shout out to Jada Styles as well. Shout out to Batch for coming through. Trinity movement, the Grenada movement, pushing forward. And saying shot time. So what? Take a shot. Meghan Markle. One word.
Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
Peng.
Don't know. I don't know him.
Alright, cool. Take another shot. Stormzy.
A boss.
Man.
Alright, take another shot. Boris Johnson.
Or waste man.
Clown.
Take another shot at it. Liverpool Football Club.
Uninvincible.
Quality. It hurts me. That hurts me. Just to say that hurts me. I can't lie.
Take another shot. Planting.
Love it.
Gorgeous.
Straight
Straight up.
Alright, last one. Take another shot. Big yells.
Alright, still.
Roly poly.
But yeah, we're gonna have a quick break. We're gonna play some music from you as well. Shout your shows. Where can people find you at, man?
So basically, if you're looking for me, you can find me on all platforms as batch_VZ. Yeah, that's batch_VZ. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything. Batch_VZ.
Right, so,
Yeah,
man.
me too. Instagram, Twitter, all of that. Simbaarley, SIMBAARLEY.
It's Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, Champagne and Conversation. Get some music right now, and we're back right now. Jeez, here we go.
This girl gone bad again. Trini Break Productions. It's your boy Batch, and I come here to show you the facts. Don't your mind but you're not. This girl like she lost the plot. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior, girl. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior, girl. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior, girl. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior, girl. I got hooked on just one wine, and since then I can't get you off my mind. Had to pump my brakes and take my time. The effects of your presence was so divine, and I know that I can get into a relationship with you. Cause people out the road tell me about all the things you do. The red flags and the warnings are coming in clear as day. But girl, I cannot resist you, the way you roll your ways. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior, girl. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior, girl. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior, girl. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior, girl. It's not me alone you give the wine, girl, you share it round the block. It's not me alone you give your time. Got my head spinning like a top. To all of these warnings I am blind, and I just can't get enough. Whoa, girl, you're my kryptonite. Come back to my kryptonite. Girl, I know that I can get into a relationship with you. Cause all your friends done told me about the crazy issue do. The red flags and the warnings are coming in clear as day. But girl, I cannot resist you, the way you roll your ways. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior, girl. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior, girl. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior, girl. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior, girl. Me not keep no malice if the girl is a maness. Because on the flip side, you don't know man a girl less. Me not keep no malice if the girl is a maness. Because on the flip side, Pleasantville man a girl less. Man give bun and cheese, girl give bun and pepper. Man get bun, girl give bun more clever. Bun me with Steve and bun me with Trevor. To come home and prepare me dinner. To give bun feel sweet, to get bun feel better. Stop your girl bun, your mad and no quitter. She on Facebook, she bun me on Twitter. She face never change like the weather. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior. I can't take your man's behavior, man's behavior, man's behavior. I can't take your man's behavior. If you know that you're ready for the good ride, spin your waistline round like a turbine. Rev it up like a dirt bike. When we dip and go down, just hold on tight. Get ready Intoxicated of the sweetness. Just give it to me all night long, and I don't care who witness. We gon' do the talk of the town. Forget them other girl on the scene. None of them girl nothing your league. But cover down now, let me bubble down now, let me bubble down. Just whine and roll your waist. Girl go down, girl go down. With your rude and sexy waist. Just go down, girl go down. Just whine and roll your waist. Girl go down, girl go down. With your rude and sexy waist. Show me where you got it. Hold on tight. Get ready for the ride. Ready for the ride. Don't let go now. Hold me tight, girl. Grip me up one time. Hold on tight. Get ready for the ride. Ready for the ride. Don't let go now. Hold me tight, girl. Grip me up one time. Hold on to me, on to me. When you wind that body, hold on to me, on to me. When you wind up, on to me, on to me. When you wind that body, hold on to me, yeah. No one else can claim the sweetness. Too late now, it's mine. No one can take it from me. No matter how they try. Look at some other guys on the scene. None of them guys not in my league. So let me couple up now, let me lock it down now, let me lock it up. Party we say, Monday to Sunday. Party we say, Thursday is the new Friday. 2 days is not enough for me to party. I need 2 more days. 2 more days. I've been working hard all week. Yeah. Now it's time to get lit. It's in my DNA, I'm a partyer. Point me in the direction where the party at. Once me and my team turn up the party shot. Yes, the party shot. So Mr. DJ, can you please just turn it up? When we reach by the bar, yes, be sure to shut it down. I'll be the really respond, but the boys, girl and rum. When we come to party we say, Monday to Sunday. Party we say, Thursday is the new Friday. Party we say, Monday to Sunday. Party we say, Thursday is the new Friday. Monday to Sunday, no bad mind people around me when me a party. Some stay to Monday, them don't wanna have fun at all. See me and my team, we love to party, yeah. And we don't afraid of no boy. When we do road, money in my pocket and vibes overload. Top strike last, so me aim for the goal. Chantel says she won't come into my zone. Girl rock and come into my zone. Bubble for me. Take it to them, me never have to spend me money, no. Bubble for me. Smoke weed and drink Hennessy, yeah. Party we say, Monday to Sunday. Party we say, Thursday is the new Friday. Party we say, Monday to Sunday. Party we say, Thursday is the new Friday. Party we say, Monday to Sunday. Party we say, Thursday is the new Friday. Party we say, Monday to Sunday. Party we say, Thursday is the new Friday. 2 days is not enough for we to party. We need 2 more days.
This is TGM Radio UK. Simply good music.
Yo, back right now, yeah. Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, Champagne and Conversation, banter before bed. Don't forget, look up for TGM Radio on all social media platforms. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, these guys are just, come on, just turn up the building right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. Man. I feel like I'm in Tobago right now, yeah.
Great respect.
So guys, let's talk about these ladies, man. What kind of girls you like? What's your type?
Boy, to be honest with you, yeah, I don't necessarily have a type, I have a vibe.
Okay.
So if a woman is giving off that right type of vibe, yeah, she need to be just,
energy. Same
energy.
energy.
It's an energy thing. Like for me, I've been with really beautiful people. Like you just look at them and they're just like wow, but their vibes have been so dead. Been that. You know what I mean? And then I've been with people who, another person, they might not be their cup of tea, but we just get along so well.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, some of the best experience in my life has been with people like that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I've had good experiences with really attractive people. You know what I mean? So it's not really about the look. It's about the quality of the human being. I mean, I'm a bit of a hypocrite at time. I always say like I'm an unfair person. Like I call myself the bachelor. So I'm basically telling a girl, because if you hear a man say like, yo, I'm a bachelor, you know that he's not really
serious.
You know what I mean? He's not really about that whole lovey-dovey, all of that. But trust me, like, I'm a very loving person. I'm a Pisces. I'm a lover.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover, unless I have to. Yeah. But it's one of the ones where I'm honest. Like, I'm one of the type of people who say to a woman like, yo, hear what, yeah? I'm not looking for something serious right now. I'm just enjoying life, having fun. And if you're on that with me, you know what I mean? Like, back in the days, I used to lie, yeah, babes, I love you. Oh, yeah, you're my babe. I'm not talking to no other girls. And then when I say that to them, they fall for me, and then I end up breaking their heart. And trust me, you can't be out there just leaving broken women, bro. Because somebody else have to sweep up them scraps, them broken splinters. You know what I mean? So it's better to tell a woman straight. If she decides that she doesn't want to be with you, that's fine. But I guarantee you, there's a lot of women out there who prefer for a man to be honest and say to them exactly what they want, exactly how they feel, and you will have a great time together. Like, yo, let's just have fun. They'll be like, all right then, because they just came out of a madness. They're not ready to run back into nothing either. You know what I mean? But then there's some people who are just like, nah, they're not on that, and I respect that as well. You know what I mean? I'm living the bachelor life, man.
Quick question: what's the difference between Grenadian girls and UK girls?
Grenadian girls as horn.
Real problem. Not to offend any of the Grenadian
Just the day
listeners.
I posted up on Facebook. I was like, if you're Trini or Dominican, it's not for you. But if you're Saint Lucian, Bajan,
Or Grenadian.
yeah, I bet you can't say that you've only slept with one person all year. And I was getting bare cuss, but it's facts. Grenadian girls does horn. Grenadian girls more than everybody else does horn. This is from personal experience. Grenadian women horn.
Seriously, why is that? Setting in the water.
Boy, some in the I don't know.
Something in the island.
It could be
I don't know.
Quick question: do you feel a way where you got a celebrity that's from your country but doesn't proper represent it? That's what, like Nicki Minaj. She's actually from Trinidad, isn't it?
She does a little thing.
Yeah.
She goes there. She does a little thing. I know she got a little thing with Marsha, a little thing with Bungie. But you see, my thing is, it's like, as you could see, Simbaarley's here. Simbaarley was nobody as an artist the other day. I don't think that you should. It's like, because you're great, I shouldn't try jump on your bandwagon. You get me? If I'm great and I see somebody who's deserving or somebody who's passionate and really determined towards becoming great, I don't want to say the F word, but I F for that person. You know what I mean? I F for people who want to better themselves. It's not about being great. I just feel like there's artists out there. You don't need to go take the person who's already thriving and getting inroads. You don't need to go with the person who's already great. Sometimes you could just see, like, scout for talent, see who's good, and put them on a platform. And this is my problem with even the great artists in the Caribbean right now who do my genre of music. It's like, what you doing for the culture, bro? Your every top artist right now is over 30, almost 40. All of them. There's about five or six young ones. Nyla, Second Star, Moto, the whole of them lot. But you find that the great artists, the mature great artists who are already out there, cemented as stars, they only wanna jump on the bandwagon of those young artists who are doing well. But what are you guys doing for the longevity of the culture? And this is the difference between Afrobeats and Soca. You see, Afrobeats is a whole movement. Everybody's on this thing, getting it out there, making it great. Like, there's old Afrobeats and there's new Afrobeats. It's a different thing, but still the same elements. You know what I mean? When it comes to Soca now, it's like they feel because you're younger than them, you're a competition, or you're taken away from them or something. Like, bro, like, there's enough food out there for everybody to eat.
But do you think like Soca is a young man's sport though? Because again, when I told you at Raven, after 2 songs, I was out of breath.
You got to like the whole, even Soca music. If you understand that Soca music stems from Calypso, then you'll know. You understand? Then you'll know like the origins behind it all. Like you still get like there's Calypso Rose. Calypso Rose is a traditional,
legendary.
It's a legendary for Calypso music. But she has dipped and dabbled in Soca music with artists like Marshall, and you understand. So there's you got the old culture jamming with the new culture.
Trust me, it's the same thing. They use the elements of the past in the present. But what I'm saying is that the reason why, alright, soca music been around longer than new Afrobeats, the new type of Afrobeats. You know, Afrobeats there's old Afrobeats, new Afrobeats. Yeah, it's been around longer. So why is it that new Afrobeats has gotten further than soca so quickly? It's because of unity and not blocking people. Like everyone's working as a unit towards making Afrobeats great. When it comes to soca, there's always somebody not wanting somebody to do this or somebody. I've experienced piracy. Like I've had concepts people stole them. Yeah, I've experienced producers stopping me from making certain collaborations. I've had other artists who pretend like if they don't know I exist. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I've had people who has actually made doors open for me. Like for example, the Soca Frenzy team. Like I came about because of them. Like they've really made, like they give me a push. You know what I mean? Like DJ Matches, DJ Shaker, they're giving me a push. You know what I mean? But there's people who are just like, who batch now, I don't want to hear it. There's certain, I'm not gonna call names because I'm not trying to cause
name
no
is
bad.
shame, man.
I ain't
Name is shame,
I'm
man.
not in that.
Just
But,
blame it
but there's certain promotions that for some reason everybody else will give me a forward, but for some reason they just don't want to hear the name batch, and I'm like, why? What have I done to you? Is it because you're from another island or another demographic and you have a problem with Trinidadian people? Because there's bare little silly things going on. Like trust me, like we are all African descendants, we're all black people. You know what I mean? Like why are you telling me that? Oh yeah, you don't like Trinis? Because why don't you like Trinis, bruv? Let me educate you a little bit. If you're listening in, whoever you are,
Talk that
yeah,
talk.
you don't like Trinis, yeah. Every single artist from your island has to go to Trinidad for verification.
Facts.
And let me tell you something about Trinidad. Trinidad is a place, yeah, that we accept everybody's music once it's good. We're not gonna play you if you're not good. But listen, every single artist from every single island comes to the birthplace of soca music every single carnival to try to make their name. And hear what? If they're good, they get their chance. They get push. DJs play their music and we put them to the world. So why is it that I'm here in England and you're here in Batch? My music is good, I'm putting in the work, and you're trying to sidestep me. I'm not even gonna say nothing to you, man.
Quick question for Soca. Do you think Soca need a movie? Like what Dancehall Queen did
There
for
are.
Dancehall?
There are movies.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Like, what,
Do you
like,
know-
say the Last Dance did for hip hop and...
There are
Is
movies.
it?
There's
Yeah.
actually something that I came across the other day that's actually
Marshall's
coming
movie.
out. It's called, I think
Oh, yeah,
it's
no,
called
there-
Soca
yeah.
Queen.
Yeah, there's a Soca Queen one coming out.
Yeah.
But Marshall Montano's got a
Marshall
movie.
Montana's got a movie coming. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Can't remember the name of it
I
right
can't
now,
remember it
though.
either. No, can't remember
What's
it
the name
either.
of it again?
I can't remember.
Can't remember. But yeah, there's
Okay,
movies. There's
okay.
movies. But like they won't show in mainstream cinemas. Like you might go Brixton Rec and see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might go like one of the smallest Ritzy, in Peckham and see it. You know what I mean? Like it won't be like on proper like Odeon or
Okay.
whatever the other ones are.
But you see, we as Trinity Bit Productions, we've only been a collective for
basically it started 1 year.
yeah.
You guys thought about doing like a documentary?
Well, to be honest with you, yeah, you see me and this Trinity Productions team, like, we are gonna do great things. Like, you don't understand. Like, basically, on the 7th of January has been 1 year since I known these people, and right now we have Simbaarley, Batch, Tajay from the Netherlands. We've got Tiana was with us, she's not with us anymore. So Simbaarley, Cara, Tajay, Chanel Andrews, she's from Birmingham, myself and Fontes, yeah. That's 6 artists. He's empowering 6 young people to be great. And it's been 1 year in, we've got loads of music out, and we're working on improving, because remember, we're learning as we go along, and remember, it's on me, it's on Simply E, it's on Simbaarley, it's on all the members of the team to bring ideas and for us to grow together. Like, we're coming from nowhere. Yeah, basically, out of all the artists there, I'm the one who probably has the most
Recognition.
most recognition out of all of them. But I'm not about that. I'm about making sure that everybody eats their fair share of the thing, and we're all trying to push forward together. So it's like it's a proper family unit. Like, trust me, like, you see Trinity Productions, yeah, it's something that I actually prayed. I at the end of 2018 going into 2019, I was told that the studio that I record at is going to close down, which was Chocolate Factory. You know, they're mashing it up, gonna build flats, whatever. Yeah, and then basically I prayed about it, and then boom, I met this random person who turned out to be DJ Simply E's wife, Tony. Big up yourself. I call her Wi-Fi because she connects people. Yeah, and, trust me, bro. Yeah, she mad, and she reads people's energies immaculately. Like, she's never made a wrong judgment on someone's energy before. So basically, I met them here, and it's all been like, I feel like if I'm in a slipstream, like things are just happening as I go along, and it's like, it's so positive there, it's so full of love there, and everybody there is full of talent and ready to go. And trust me, like, I'm here with Simbaarley today. You're gonna hear big things coming out of this studio. But like, remember, I tell you that, like, Simply E, yeah, the man's a voiceover artist. He's been a DJ for like 33 years. He's a producer. He's a role model to me. Yeah, he's an exemplary human being that I would like to emulate in the future, because right now I'm living the bachelor life. So he's married, they get me. So I would love to emulate and walk in his steps in the future. Like, he's an exemplary human being, and his family, his home is a shrine of love. Like, when you go there, you walk in there, you just feel peace and tranquility. Like, there's no negativity there. And I actually like make sure that whoever comes there, they're positive, they're talented, they're humble, and they're focused on being great. And like, this year, well, we're planning to, like, every single release that we do is going to be a music video. Like, there's not going to be any vocal like just tracks on YouTube. It's going to be music videos, and we might even do a movie ourselves. Let's do a movie.
Yeah, why not?
Let's do a movie.
Why not?
Yeah, let's do that drunk guy in the background. I'll be that drunk guy, yeah? Just give me a bottle. Just give me a big girl, and I'm good, man.
Be part of the cast. Like, I'm serious thing, like. And it's amazing down there.
Yeah, even going back to what he said about, like, Batch was saying, you know, he's not at where he wants to be as an artist, and he's pushing, and he brings people through. You get me? Like, he brought me through when he could have been working on himself.
Facts.
I learn of him. I learn of him. He brought me through. That means I've been able to bring my people through.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And I brought someone through called Cara Mac. Big up Cara Mac.
Bro.
Cara Mac and Annie.
Bro.
When you hear this girl's voice, I'm telling you, you are going. Like, everyone be warned.
Man.
No, I need all that come in the station. We do that cipher.
Just
Everyone be warned.
Just say when.
Everyone be warned. When she comes true.
Just say when, bro.
So, quick question, yeah. What's the craziest thing you lot seen on stage?
The craziest thing I've seen on stage.
Yeah, performing.
I've seen a tranny try to whine on a popular artist. Like, proper chat.
Backtrack. Where was this?
This, bro. It was mad. Someone had to whisper, like, yo.
Wait, was this London?
That's
That's a Berlin thing.
well, you're not crazy.
Hey,
Yeah, someone had to
crazy.
Bro, look at the tranny. Could you see it like it was a tranny though? Like, could you tell?
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. The work was well done.
It's serious.
The work was well done.
See, that's why I'm scared. You know, I'll go out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so
You
scared.
have to be careful.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Why
If
you
you
not
don't,
panting?
them who's coming Notting Hill thinking, yeah, the girls are loose, yeah. You will whine on a tranny one day. Watch. No disrespect to people who have their different, you know what I mean, but
Preferences, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, me personally, I don't want that for myself. And bro, if you don't want to read, there's actually a movement, you know, that goes, I'm not asking for it, because like women have been, they feel like they're being abused on the road to the fact that they're like, yeah, I'm not asking for it. There's a movement.
Even there was an interview in America with Joe Budden. Joe Budden was saying, you know, women in carnival costume are just basically bra and panty, and it's a disrespect, and the Soca community got on to him.
He backtracked.
Because he realised. You understand?
Yeah,
So with the tranny, is that the craziest thing that you seen then?
Yeah, that's mad. That's mad. Recently, so basically, there's this artist called Freezy from St. Lucia. Yeah, he came to perform at my people, the Soca Frenzy team. He perform at the event. And there's this girl named Brittany. Like, she's mad talented.
Me, Brit.
She's mad talented. Like, I think she used to do like gymnastics or something like that, like Olympic type stuff. Like,
I was gonna say this
business.
Yeah, I was gonna say this.
And she's like the split in the middle champion. And you know that song, Split in the Middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, she was advertised to perform with him. Yeah. And my girl tried to do the backflip and split in the middle on the stage, and I swear she almost broke her neck, bro.
Serious?
Yeah, it was peak.
Hey.
Like, whoa.
She
survived though. She survived.
She
survived, yeah.
Daring. When I talk about daring.
Quick, have you seen anyone get booed before?
Booed.
Yeah.
Seriously? At a
So-
Soca event?
I don't want to shame nobody, but bro, You know what? F it. So there's this article. Oh God! It's called Soca Princess, bruv. Yeah.
Was this London?
Yeah, in London. So basically, it was the villains, me and my boy Fontes.
Oh God.
We were second, and then it was like a popular foreign artist third, like the main act in it. Soca Princess went first, and when she went on here, she came with lollipops, and she was throwing it into the crowd, and she was like, she wants a soca man, but the lollipops insinuates that she wants a soca man.
Oh,
boy, do you do a lollipop?
Yeah.
She wants a soca man.
Okay.
And boy, people fling the lollipops back at her, bro.
Ooh.
They fling the lollipops back at her, and they were like, "No, boo!" Yeah, it was appalling, and she came up, she was crying and stuff. Like, it was peak.
Was you kind of nervous going after her?
To be honest with you, yeah, I actually said because basically my guy DJ Shaker, he is his event, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I said to him, I was like, "Bro, what you trying to do to me, man?" like because what happens at these events here is like the people want to boo will boo, and the people who don't want to hear it will leave and go get drinks. And I'm telling you, like, I went in there to like half empty crowd because they booed her and walked out. It was peak.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I feel bad, you know, it's a birthday the other day, you know.
Seriously, I shout to Miss here. I miss Context to redeem your claim, man. I want some lollipops as well, man.
Yeah, man. It was peak.
But yeah, this part of the show is called Drunken Dilemma.
Oh my
And
God.
I know you probably know it. I want to hear your drunkest story of all time in it. Oh, you gotta start first, yeah, because
My
drunk story.
of all time.
Yeah, I need a drunk story, man.
Okay. Oh, this is I wasn't expecting this. Okay, my drunkest story of all time.
Yep.
Notting Hill Carnival.
What year? This year? Oh,
No. Year before. So
Okay.
not year just gone. Not the year before that. The year before that.
Wait, not to cut you off.
So
You take the carnival. You go carnival with the rain and everything, innit?
Yeah. Bro, that was the Carnival Monday, you know, yeah, man.
What's your back to the rain carnival?
Yeah.
You don't buy that life.
Listen, the only thing rain stops is cricket.
So I out 20-year-old Carnival Monday with Heritage, my band Heritage, big up Heritage. Oh gosh, he coming through. And I see a girl, and I like, oh gosh, a bumper looking real juicy, you know, ready to wine pon she bam bam and thing, and I'm whining pon she, and I give she the walk, and she taking the walk real strong, and you know she going down to the ground and dipping down, and I didn't realize her man was right behind me. Really? Big brother, like what? Like when I say, like he look like come out of prison. And I walking she to the ground.
No, because he can't go that low.
She get walk down. She taking walk real strong, and this guy just standing behind me, and I back up and I feel like. And I was just like, bro, I'm sorry. I prayed. I was like, look, no disrespect.
What do you say?
No, I can't remember. At this point, I was too gone. I feel like I blacked out. That's what I feel like, because that's the bit I remember, and I remember doing that. And then and he was just big. I just turned. I was just. It's my time to exit. It's my time.
You
to
never know, he might have been a bodyguard or something.
No, because he was trying to grip something my neck. At the
end of the day, it's his fault, innit? Because if your girl's throwing bumper,
exactly, throwing back, she bam, man.
You know what I mean?
My thing is, I thought if I girl say like, look, you go with your girls, I'll go with my guys, innit? Like, bro, we'll meet up afterwards, innit? Like, I can't see another man, I can't do it, innit? But Batch, I need a drunk story from you, man. I only got so many.
Bro, listen. I just get drunk. I just get drunk. So basically, I'll tell you about when I was tipsy, because when I'm drunk, I don't remember nothing. You know what I mean? Boy, there's a time when I went flags. I thought that I could jump down a whole flight of steps. Slipped in the gravel, ended up on my backside. There's that time. There was the next time where I lift up someone's girl and ran off with her. Woo! Yeah, man was like, hey, that's my girl. I was like, there's your girl?
Hold on. Wait. I got a story about wait. Batch is my first Soca Frenzy performance. Batch tricked me to, yeah? And I'm standing on the stage with Batch Xylo, fronted, bare heads. I'm standing on the stage, yeah, and this girl came on stage and she was dancing with she man, yeah. She was dancing with she man, and her man couldn't handle the wine. Her man couldn't handle the wine. So you know what this guy did?
Yeah.
This guy intercepted. This guy put his foot in front of him, intercepted and walked down the girl in front of the man.
Fully sober. Fully sober.
Hey, man.
Fully sober.
Problem.
The thing is, I didn't know that was her boyfriend in it. Like, in my defense, I didn't know it was her boyfriend in it. So, bro, there's I think there's a video on it. I'll cut the video. I'll show the video in a minute.
Yeah.
So basically,
big screen,
So basically, we're on stage. One of the biggest DJs in the UK when it comes to the soca world, DJ Tate is playing, and he's playing one mad tune. I can't remember what tune was it.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
My girl and her man come up on stage to dance. It could have been. Yeah. And he could have handled the thing. Like, he was bad. He was stiff, bruv. So I just stepped in, took a little wine, ended up with that guy and his girl on the stage. The whole crowd was going mad. Everything, yeah. And yeah. It's peaking because they broke up that day.
That's what I'm saying.
They broke up. Bachelor killing bam bam.
Actually,
Bachelor killing bam bam.
That got her out of a relationship, fam.
He ended up. So much so he ended up on the floor and she was on top.
She was riding me like a rodeo or something, like a raging bull, and she was like,
where's the Jimmy Cole, man?
Because them problem.
All I'm saying is I'm not the father.
So let's get a bit serious, guys. I mean, as you know, there was election. As you know, Conservatives won again, isn't it?
Man.
Do you see anything? Do you not vote, by the way?
Yes,
you voted.
I voted. Yeah.
Who did you vote for?
Obviously, there's only one person to vote for.
No, I don't.
One party to vote for.
No,
the working class. The working class. Labour. Come on.
Captain Corbyn.
Do you think Corbyn's the right guy?
To be honest with you, I think the right guys never get elected. They never do. The right person never gets elected.
I hear that.
I pre this thing differently, I pre this thing proper differently. The way that voting is set up, voting is not set up for the people who me and you want to be in power
Yeah.
Reason being, the way that the constituencies are, there's not enough of us in those other constituencies to give them enough strength to even win those constituencies. You know what I mean? Like, everyone flocks to London. Like, everybody in the whole of London is gonna vote for Labour, and then everywhere else. And the maddest thing is, everybody knows that they run a wicked program on these people. I saw a documentary once. They ring people every day. Make sure you vote Conservative. Are you voting Conservative, ma'am? You see people like, You know what I mean? Like, they run a wicked program on them, and then they go vote Conservative.
You ready for Brexit?
I believe
there's people.
Brexit.
There's people out there who they're getting phone calls and they see it on their local news channels. They're seeing, black man does this, Muslim person does that, black man takes job, Muslim person takes job, Europeans are coming and taking your jobs. Like, what do you think they're gonna vote? Because they feel like they're under threat. But people need to understand that human beings are always gonna flock to where there's a better version of life.
Facts, 100%.
And listen, if you understand how this world works, from ever since back then straight till now, the wealth has been taken away from everywhere else and brought to certain places. America be one of them, England be one of them, and a lot of other European countries are places where all the wealth from Africa and the Caribbean is taken from and taken to. So people from those places will see where the wealth is as attractive, and they will want to go there and live and make a life for themselves, only because they want betterment for their family and you know what I mean, their immediate family and themselves. So you can't blame someone, because if you sit down and you ask yourself right now, do you want the best for yourself and your family? You're going to say yes. So how could you look at a man who's trying to find betterment for himself and his family and say to him that you don't deserve better when you're taking his resources? Basically, the Caribbean, because they're the Commonwealth, the Queen is still the head of the Commonwealth, but she's not the head of state in these countries like they used to be before. The Queen is still the head of state of Jamaica, I think. So it's like they pay dividends to England, France, Holland, Germany, Portugal. All these places still get wealth from all these other islands. If, let's say for example, if Trinidad benefited from 100% of its wealth, no Trinidadian don't want to go to England, bruv. You know how nice Trinidad is? Hot sun, nice music, good food.
times. Because obviously to Ghana you can't get a straight flight.
Yeah.
But did you go to Trinidad or you just
Port of Spain, Bright Square?
Yeah.
Come on now, man. I know out there, man. Come on now, man.
What you need to realize,
I don't trust them drivers though. Them cab drivers, I don't trust them. I don't trust them yet.
They're gonna charge you more when they hear accent and be like, oh yeah, $20.
The driver's lawless. The driving lawless.
What you need to realize as well is that we live in a capitalist society. You understand? So even with the whole voting thing, I believe that people over 60 shouldn't vote. That's what I believe.
And they're the ones that's making conservative
because they are the ones. As if you deep of how England is split up. Yeah, there are so many young people. There are so many young people within London, Birmingham, Manchester, Coventry. All people that are up in uni. They're not voting. The reason why they're not voting is because they don't understand politics. Politics is not something that was taught in school. You understand? We don't get taught that in school. So to them, they're thinking, what am I voting for? If I don't understand it, what am I voting for? That gives leeway to people that live up in Nottingham, up in
Aberystwyth,
up in Cornwall, up in all of them places there, Dorset. You understand? All of them places there, Derby, all of them places, to be like, do you know what? We're gonna vote because we believe that this is the way the world should be run and all of that. Well, you need to remember that in certain cases we had, remember the whole thing about H&M and the little boy wearing the monkey t-shirt.
Yeah. Stop monkeying around.
That's corporate white people up in H&M.
Bussin' joke, bro.
Proper making dead jokes about a young beautiful black child wearing a
monkey the jungle.
Coolest monkey in the jungle.
So you're telling me that's out of all the kids you chose that was there for that photo shoot, you picked the darkest one. When you don't know there was probably a ginger kid, there was probably a blonde kid. You understand? So you need to remember that racism is still so strong, and racism is strong within politics, and racism will forever be strong unless we as black people come together as a community.
So what do you have to do to move forward, like us as a race? What do you need to do to
us as a race? We need to stop listening to enablers. That's one. We need to come together and work towards. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I actually feel like if we are actually moving forward already,
you think so?
You know what I mean? Like we're doing great. You know,
I think we're way behind, man.
But let me tell you something. Yeah, nothing before it's time. Yeah, and let me tell you something. Like, you see, negative people, they come to their own demise. Like they design their own demise. Yeah. And let me tell you, like any form of animosity, yeah, it won't last, because trust me, like I do this. Oh, I never spoke to you about this. I do this thing here called Stop Knife Crime UK. I've only done one so far. It was last year, just before the last end of term. I went into Woodside High, yeah, Tottenham Wood Green, yeah, and I did my first installment of Stop Knife Crime UK, and we spoke to the kids about knife crime. We let them tell us what they think about knife crime. We actually listened to them. It's a shame that my cameraman didn't turn up, because we got such valuable footage, but we used someone's GoPro to film it. I didn't get to execute exactly what I wanted to do. The footage was corrupted. I couldn't even do what I wanted to do. Like, it's mad. But right after I finished doing that first installment, I went to a pub in, what's that pub up there? There's a pub just Black Horse Road. There's a pub in Black Horse Road. My friend, they usually have an event there, and I wear t-shirts. Basically, when I went to school, I give all the kids t-shirts saying, "Think before you act. Stop knife crime." And there was this lady. She's a Caucasian woman, yeah. And she came to me. She was like, "You know what? Yeah, I really like your t-shirt." I was like, "Thank you very much." And she started speaking to me. She was like, "You know what? Yeah, when I was growing up, everybody in my family did not like black people. We hated them. We thought that they came to steal our jobs. We thought that they came to rape and to plunder our land. Like, we thought it was like ridiculous. Like, why are these black people coming from, like, the Windrush people?" Her family, she was a child, and she was telling me that this is what the grandfathers and fathers and mothers of her family were saying. She said, but her daughter has a child with a black man, and it made her realize that black people are not what people say that they are. The guy is so good to her daughter, and she loves her grandkids, and she said it hurts her so much to see that black people love stabbing each other. I was like, ma'am, no disrespect, but not only black people stab each other.
Facts. 100%.
There's crime, there's knife on knife, there's white on white crime, there's people stabbing each other all over the place.
The biggest crime epidemic is in Scotland.
Yeah,
Glasgow.
yeah. They're not playing games. Yeah, they don't play games.
You
up
don't
there,
hear about that.
Yeah, they're not playing games. Yeah, they don't.
You
play
don't
games
hear.
up there.
And she started saying to me like, you know what? I think what you're doing is really beautiful and whatever. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, you need to understand that when these kids pick up knives, and they stab each other, these kids are not doing it because they just decide that I'm gonna kill another black man. It's because of a system that they live in. You need to understand that what is your reality, even though you have the same existence as them, what is your reality is not theirs. They're living in a concert state. Mom's not there, dad's not there, they have to work to pay this concert tax and this rent and whatever, and there's no one there to raise them. There's no youth programs in their ends because they lick that out. There's no more. There's no
money,
EMA.
there's nothing.
There's no nothing. There's no positivity in their side except for maybe the drug dealer on the ends.
Facts.
Or the bad man on the ends that they want to be just like, because he's got gold chains and he's got a nice car and he get bare girls. And trust me, like,
Facts.
black people, we got a huge libido.
I
Like,
think
we like
these
bare
kids,
girls.
as I said, for my example, I think you have to show them stuff.
Yeah.
Like again, like batch. Like if I was younger, I know you can't take me to these events, but if I was younger, I was like, right, you told me like stop using that. Okay, why? You took me to one of these Soca events, bro. There's girls. You're not really that popular, but you're getting girls. I think, bro, I might have to put down these and start.
You know what I mean?
You understand? Again, you have to start showing. Like you can't tell me not to do something where you're still struggling, kind of thing, innit?
Exactly.
And you're catching bus.
Yeah.
You know, you got
Exactly.
no girl.
Exactly.
You're wearing the
True,
same
true,
trainers all the
true,
time. You have to
true.
show these kids stuff.
See,
isn't it?
but my day job, I'm a part of a theatre company.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm part of a theatre company called Chicken Shed Theatre Company, which is in Southgate, North London, and we have a touring. It's similar to what Batch does. We have a touring show called Crime of the Century that's been running for 10 years, and it's based on a true story about a boy called Shaquille who was killed in Hackney. This was true story about 10 years ago. Shaquille Smith, his name was, and he got killed outside of his front house, outside of his front door. You understand? So what we do is, as a theatre company, we go into schools all over the UK, and we perform this show, and after we have workshops with these young people, with these people within schools, and with these people, we've gone to prisons, we've gone to young offenders institutes, we've gone to so many different places, and we get feedback not only from the people that we're trying to prevent this for, but we're also getting feedback from people that have lived that life, prisoners, ex-cons, etc. So it's very much on the same path as what Batch does, which is why it's so relevant, because the sad thing is that we have to keep doing the show, and Batch has to keep doing his thing, because knife crime is at its highest peak it's ever been.
Do you think it is, or just the media's portraying it so much?
If there are more than 5 people getting killed a week, that's definitely
Every life is a priceless life, you know.
No, facts. No, of course. 100%,
And I guarantee you that most of these youths that are dying, they've never felt the warm, tender touch of a woman before, bro. That alone is a reason to survive and to live and to put down the knives and guns and gang life, bro. And I'm not talking about a girl. I'm talking about a little girl who don't know herself, who just likes you and you like her. And
a real woman.
I'm talking about a woman resting
Because
on
I'm
you.
thinking like, say if you're about to beef someone, I'm thinking, put 5 Soca tunes on, your mind will change, didn't it? You're not gonna be like kind of. No, your mind will change. You're not gonna be like beef mode. No more. You feel like, bro. I wonder what City's doing tonight.
That's my topic about the music, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had beef in my life, and when I had beef, I did not go and listen to no nice music. I went and listened to music.
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah.
So if all that you're hearing in your life is shut man down, shut man, bro, you're gonna go do that.
So you say we need the drill Soca song then?
It comes to that.
Change on the vibe.
Alright, but we're gonna do get to the freestyle right now. Ivan's gonna play a little beat right now. Then, but obviously, socials. Where can we find it? Your social medias. Where your socials?
Socials.
Socials.
You can find me _VZ. Standard every form of social media, _VZ. If you can't find me there, it's because I'm not there. Don't look.
Same thing here. Every social media at Simbaarley, SIMBAARLEY.
And tell the people your next your shows at where they can find it.
So basically, my next show is Soca Central, the 21st of March. Be there, be square, miss it, this it. If you're not there, Trust me, you're missing out on a big one, bro.
A big movie.
Big
Oh
one.
gosh, shout
Simbaarley's
out.
gonna be there.
Oh gosh.
Chanel Andrews, Tajay from the Netherlands, DJ Simply E, Super Nitro, DJ Kieran, Black Syrian,
Dingo.
DJ Dingo, DJ Sparky. It's
Big
gonna
up
be a
Sparky.
madness.
Oh yeah, before we get into the freestyle, what's the craziest DM that you've got?
Boy, let's just say,
Yeah, I'm gonna second that on that one.
yeah, just.
Funny enough, is ever since this has happened for me. Ever since this man brought me through.
Yo, Batchy, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna lie. He's like, hey,
You're
straight up,
You're the Wi-Fi now. You're the plug.
Trust me.
I
yo,
swear,
bro.
ever since Batch came through for me,
He's gone up now, yeah?
Galia just, oh gosh, Simbaarley,
Trust me.
Simbaarley, who are you? Da, da.
So, Batchy, you think you'll cut your hair for charity then?
Bro, I always said that when I have my first child, I'll cut my hair. But the way that the girl them love the locks, the way that the girl
Samson,
them,
all the strength is in your hair.
that's what I'm saying. To be honest with you, before I grew my locks, I actually took a clean bald head.
Well, I ran, like-
yeah, and I kept my beard because I was like, you know what, let me see what I look like.
Rick Cross.
Is it?
And to be honest with you, the girls them that love the bald head still. Like, so I know that, you know, when I reach that age where the hairlines start growing back and you can't really try to, I'm not gonna be one of them Beckett dreads with my dreadlocks hanging on. I'm wearing a hat every time because you know what I mean. Like, I'm not going to try with the middle of my head patched up now. I'm going clean bald and I'm gonna keep it Rick Ross.
Oh, I've given up, man.
Really?
Yeah, I've given up.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I
like
gave up, man.
everyone else keeps it real. If the
I know,
hairline's
man.
going, it's gone. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. My hairline's gone, it's gone, bro.
Well, I'm jealous of you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm jealous. Because it was an
I don't
excuse to
know
link
if I
girls.
have long hair.
It was an
I
excuse
don't
to link
know.
girls. Yeah, I used to K-Bros, man.
Yeah?
It was an excuse to link girls. Yo, I need my hair to be
Oh
done.
God, now for it, that's why I look. That's why I keep it fresh under the plasma. You get me?
Yeah,
Man, I ain't taking off my hat.
What, DJ Aaron, you ready, yeah? Alright,
Got
guys,
some first there.
check the beat up.
You ready, Simba? You got something for them?
I'm having a little sound for that.
Yeah, alright then. It's a wow.
You got this?
Alright, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna go back to the days when slavery was there about and it just emancipate and we set the people free. What we say, cause back in the days we was slaves, we emancipate and we started to rave. We took our time and we gave it a name, and that is the way our carnival came. So when you're in the barn and you're taking a wave, better know you're celebrating the best of days, celebrating in freedom name, celebrating in hey. So when you're in the barn and you're taking a jam, just know that it's part of freedom plan. Hey, for freedom, woman, to wine on a man, you better concentrate when you wine. Because the way you do your thing, girl, you look so fine, and I'm wanting you to be mine. So, girl, where you concentrate when you wine. Because the way you do that thing, girl, you look so fine, and I'm wanting you to be mine. Hey, let me set the scene. A carnival queen, a girl that could fit into any man's dream. A sight to be seen, she fresh and she clean. The way that the young girl was whining for me, she ride melody. She time melody, she went into soca with high energy. She oh my, I respond to when she make every shimmy. Oh, girl, you whining slack. So watch me react with the counter attack. Cause everything I bringing it back from the left to the right, from front to the back. Oh, girl, I studying that. The shape of your body with action pack. Girl, mash up the thing and I got to no slack. Cause the venom in your waist and the oil. Hey, how you concentrate when you whine. Because the way you do that thing, girl, you look so fine. And I'm wanting you to be mine. So girl, how you concentrate when you whine. Because the way you do your thing, girl, you look so fine. And hey, come me say, bubble for me, baby, wine and roll. Me got the thing for your legs on full, but you got to take your time, girl, and take control. You a mess with my mind, brain, body, and soul. Loving the way how you take contact. You got the key to put in mind, but you got to take your time, girl, and wine punt up. Cause you know you got this girl that make me want to contract, girl. Bubble down fast, then bring it up slow. Bounce up and down just like a yo-yo. Kick off the shoe, make me heel grip the floor. Make me tune into you like a stereo. Ooh, girl, me like it like that. Your bumper swell fat. that time me want piece of that girl. Fling it back. Make the batchy code just a ride pan track. Let me say, girl, concentrate when you whine. Because the way you do that thing, girl, you look so fine, and I'm wanting you to be mine. Say, girl, the way you concentrate when you whine. Because the way you do that thing, girl, you look so fine. I want to let you remember what we say. Back in the days, we were slaves. We emancipate and we started to rave. We took our time and we made it a name. That is the way how Carnival came. So when you're in the band and you're taking a wave, better know you're celebrating the best of days. Celebrating in freedom name. Celebrating in freedom fame. So when you're in the band and you're taking a jam, just know that is part of freedom plan. For freedom woman to jump on a man. Freedom girl just jump on a man. And where you concentrate when you whine. Because the way you do that thing, girl, you look so fine. Yo, bash the bachelor, girl, this bachelor, you know to play with, girl, mad.
Hey, guys, cut to
Radio UK. Simply good
You ready?
music.
Well, you ready?
Mad. Yeah, we don't play with
I drop a little thing. I know like batch, but I drop a little thing. Bare sweetness, my girl, you make it taste like Hershey's. Oh gosh, she got a heart attack. You give me heart attack, my girl. I wanna wine pon you with that body. I wanna see how you take 6:30. Give me something like that, yeah. I don't really know if you know me, but I don't really know if you can. Let me introduce you properly to the mixed race boy right here. Yeah, it's true, my name is Simbaarley. I get in on bad every year, and I don't know if you know me, but I wanna put jump on you. Walk down right to the ground, my girl. Walk down right to the ground, my girl. You walk down right to the ground, my girl. Wind up your waist for me. Walk down right down to the ground. Walk right down to the ground, my girl. Right down to the ground, lie down. Walk up your waist for me. I wanna see that badam. That badam, just wine. I wanna see the badam. I wanna see a badam, just wine. Yeah, badam looking so rude. I wanna put something on you. Yeah, badam. I want your badam, just wine. My girl, you a tick it and a tack it and a tick it and a broke it when you tick it and a grind to the ground. I wanna see how you're whining at 6:30 when you tick it right down to the ground. Bachiko and Simbaarley on radio, cause you know that the flow. And keep up level when drink champagne and boost and rum to the bone. You know the trinity to the bone, that bachelor and another Vinci man and Antigua. We going straight right road to Guyana because we rising things like Senator, you at 80,
Yo, guys, appreciate for coming, man. I do appreciate that. But anything you want to get off your chest, we've got 10 more minutes left, man.
10 more minutes left. Bro, I just want to big up the whole at the Trinity Productions family. Yeah, Wi-Fi, DJ Simply E, Cara Mac, Simbaarley, the kid right here inside there with me. Learning and growing. Trust me, like, look out for Simbaarley. Like, I put my all on him and Chanel. And now, yo, bro.
Again, we need a cypher when you come with a group. We need a cypher.
Listen,
come in.
Trust me. I want to big up DJ Simply E. Yo, he's my mentor. He's a great person. Like, trust me, everybody needs a Simply E in their life. Like, so talented. Like, he's inspiring me every day. Yo, I want to big up DJ Shaker HD. I want to big up DJ Matches. I want to big up Super Nitro. Yo, Super Nitro is a blessing to the UK soca scene. Trust me. I want to big up all of the DJs who's gonna be at Soca Central. I wanna big up all of the artists who's coming through. I wanna big up the whole of the Villains family, Fontes, Zylo, Golden Child, big up Marcos, big up Malia. I wanna big up my mom's man. My mom's going through a hard time, her health is but she's the person who teach me to be the person I am today, and I'm really proud to be her son, you know what I mean? Like, I just wish her health and strength, you get me?
Quick question, guys, who's got the best roti?
Trinidad. Straight. You
know go argue with my brother.
You know what I mean? Like
Put it out there. I love a roti, dude.
Roti bad, double bad, double squash.
But you don't argue about the roti. Rotis we on now, man.
I want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Reds, Uncle Mr. Reds, and
Cutie
Uncle Cutie.
Yeah,
you know, that's family. Big them up. Big up my father.
Big up my brethren, yo, when I first come to England, I met these two brothers in college. One of them named Kemali and George Moody. Yeah, bro. They've been my brethren since then, and my brethren up till this day. I must big up. He's on the live right now, my George. Big up yourself, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, enough love. Like that's like 17 years of friendship,
Loyalty.
and we never set foot wrong with each other yet.
Loyalty.
Like, trust me, bro.
So one of the best things in life, loyalty.
Big up
like,
yourself,
when you
George,
just
man.
count on someone, like without just count on someone, just like regardless, like no money to something, just count on them.
Real friend.
Loyalty.
Real
Oh,
friend.
yeah, man.
I didn't know them from nowhere. I'm not gonna lie. When I first came to the UK, I couldn't understand when Jamaicans speak.
Okay.
And my brethren Kema, he used to translate Jamaican to English to me. It was peak. But now, like, some of my closest friends are Jamaicans, some of my closest friends are Africans, and my Caribbean people, all of us gel good, you know what I mean? And I love all of them. Like, I even got some white friends as well. Like, very few, but not much. I don't know why though. Why? How many white friends do you have?
I've got loads, man.
You got loads?
I've got loads,
But I don't know. It's maybe it's a South London
No,
thing.
but I was born here, though, innit?
Yeah,
I was born
yeah,
here, is it? And
yeah.
I'm a guy.
I've got like 5.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll show you some white friends, man.
Yeah?
That's me, man. That's
Good old Charlie.
No, like white guys, yeah? They like to buy the drink. Oh, they like to buy the
Mad
something.
Go on, take that, son.
Zambuka.
Take that, sunshine. Here you are,
I didn't
mate.
even say that. I said, bro. I didn't even say that. I said, bro. Yeah.
Trust me, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I've had a lots of fun. When I first dropped in college, were like mostly Africans in my college. Like, we had loads of fun together, and then I met up with like my people who I actually knew from home that I went to school with in Trinidad. Like, we linked up, we had mad fun. Yeah, when I linked up with the Jamaican, we partied from Wednesday to Monday. I mean, like, we partied on the Monday as well. So the only days that you didn't party was Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Wednesday night you partied. Like, it was like only one day of like, it's mad. Like, even now me and the man them are good same way. We fed right through together, fam. It's like, it's mad. I love them.
Well, we're gonna do. We're gonna close off your music video.
Can't shut
Again,
up.
March. That's where we got March. Yeah.
Yeah,
Your event, yeah.
Definitely.
Yo, I'm
21st of
coming.
March.
I can't. I'll be sober, but I'll be there. I'll be there.
Yo, just tell them by the door and ask for batch. I'm coming to get you.
Yeah,
Straight
I'm
in.
there, man. But yeah, man, batch again as well, man. Appreciate it for coming, brother. Again, you're always welcome to come on Tipsy Talk. When you got a music video, come and premiere in that.
Yeah,
DJ
yeah,
Ivan,
definitely.
TGM Radio.
Big up yourself, man.
Yep, here we go.
Bless,
Jeez.
bless.
Mad.
They can't shut me up. They cannot stop me from. They can't shut me up. They cannot stop me from. They can't shut me up. They cannot stop me from. They can't shut me up. They cannot stop me.
You can't take the streets away from me. It's a show and it belongs to the road. You can't take the streets away from me. No, no. I have a quarrel, a question I want to ask from my heart. How you wanna take my sweet carnival and put the damn thing in the park? Don't forget the struggle, don't neglect the culture, don't forget the history. Plus my money don't spend for my costume, the party hard in the streets.
So when we reach Grenada corner, we playing a job. Dirty with we chocolate, big flag in we hand. What less with the paint if you come in the band? Drunk and pumping behind a woman.
You can't take the streets away from me. It's a show and it belongs to the road. You can't take the streets away from me. No, no. It's not you got violence and mash up people residents and I be complaining. But it's will you bring the unity and show the colors because of the stage.
They can't shut me up. They cannot stop me from. They can't shut me up. They cannot stop me from. They can't shut me up. They cannot stop me from. They can't shut me up. They cannot stop me.
So come let me give you a lesson about how this whole thing starts. Something and the nothing will found us. We'll always have a place in the stars. They've been through the struggle to build the culture, so know your history. Plus my money don't spend on my costume. Carnival can't miss me. So when we reach Trinidad corner, we taking a jam. All of the Caribbean together as one. What less with the paint if you come in the band? Drunk and pumping behind a woman.
You can't take the streets away from me. It's a show and it belongs to the road. You can't take the streets away from me. No, no. It's not you cause the violence and mash up people residents and I be complaining. But
They cannot stop me from. They can't shut me down. They cannot stop me from. They can't shut me down. They cannot stop me from.
This is TGM Radio UK. Simply good music.